Good afternoon, Michiana. Meteorologist Dave Caulfield here in Leesburg, Kosciuszko County, with some storm damage to show you. We had an afternoon round of showers and thunderstorms roll through. Really strong winds, especially sort of at the back end as this thing was coming together over portions of Marshall County, Kosciuszko County as well. I'm going to go ahead and show you a large tree that fell on Van Buren Street in Leesburg here, and really just a remarkable damage. You could see sort of the hole that this tree left behind, and the homeowners say that they've been living here for about 25 years, and this is some serious storm damage. This is the most serious that they have seen. And as these storms sort of rip through with winds of about 60 to 65 miles per hour. And I know there are a lot of other places across Michiana that have been dealing with storm damage over the last couple of days, and even with this most recent round of storms as well. So thank you, Summer, for that report. Now, we're going to be talking about the damage coming up on ABC57 News starting at 5 and throughout our 90 minutes of news. You see, this tree used to be across the road, but the good folks here in Leesburg remarkably quickly, in fact, got this under control. The fire department was here earlier this afternoon to cut this tree up and remove it from Van Buren Street here, and just have been dealing with storm cleanup over the last couple of hours or so. So at least that's good news, and unfortunately folks will have to work quickly because there is potentially another round of storms on the way for later tonight. So we could be doing this all over again, unfortunately. And I want to show you, do a little bit of meteorology on the fly here if I can. Because these storms came through at around 1:30, and the tree was out of the road by about 2:15. So remarkably quick, and great job by the Leesburg Fire Department and the rest of the folks here in town. But what you might be able to see behind me is a lot of sunshine. Let me try and there we go. So that's a little bit better view. And you're probably saying to yourself, yeah, Dave, it's sunny out. That happens after the storms. Well, yes, but it's remarkably quickly how fast the clouds left here in Leesburg and the sun is out. The sun can get things bubbling up all over again. So when these storms, which now are racing through Wisconsin, and some tornado warnings in Wisconsin right now, as these storms make their way here, they're going to encounter an environment with the sunshine that's conducive for more storms and for those storms to potentially strengthen. So as we take a look at some damage here in Leesburg and across a lot of Michiana, many folks dealing with no power still for a second straight day in some spots. Luckily, these homeowners at least kept their power with this. So that's at least some good news, but we could be in for another round again as these conditions continue to bubble up and stay stormy. It is remarkably warm, even though it rained about 2 hours ago only here in Leesburg, and the humidity is still very, very high. So once you get those two things to build up, you can have additional storms as well. Thank you for all your storm reports, all the pictures and videos that you sent in. We really appreciate that. And we hope that that these storms that are potentially on the way tonight aren't as bad. Unfortunately, though, with what I'm seeing live in the field, you know, concern is growing a little bit, because once you have the sort of atmospheric fuel, that instability starts to build up again with that sunshine. And so, yeah, that could be another sort of dicey situation as we head into later tonight. But more on that, Chief Meteorologist Tom Coombs will have much more on that coming up on ABC57 News at 5. Let me just go ahead and let's see. Well, that's good, at least in southern Kosciuszko County. Dottie, thank you so much for the reports. I mean, unfortunately, we don't want to see any damage, but at least it wasn't that severe. But yeah, this tree definitely just missed the one house. The homeowner said that this particular tree a couple of years ago in a storm, one of the branches broke off and caused a hole in their roof. So it's nice that this time around it fell towards the street instead of towards the house here. So we can be thankful for that, and hopefully we don't get any additional damage. But again, we do have the shot at that a little bit later on tonight, so tune into ABC57 News starting at 5, and throughout our 90 minutes of news we'll have full coverage of the storms that happen this afternoon and looking ahead towards another potential line tonight. Thanks for watching.